Namaste. This is Dr. Rashmi BV, an Ayurvedic doctor as well as a dietitian. If you're someone who wakes up between 2 to 4 in the morning, looks at the clock and thinks, not again, then this talk is for you because this pattern is not random and it is not an imagination. This is one of the most common sleep complaints worldwide, and yet it is one of the least clearly explained. Today, I'm not going to give you tips. I'm going to explain what is happening inside your body in a way that actually makes sense. Let me say this very clearly. This is not a problem of falling asleep. This is not even lack of sleep hours. This is not because your mattress or pillow is wrong. This is a problem of how your body exits sleep. And that distinction changes everything. Firstly, let's understand how sleep actually works. Sleep is not one long, deep state. The brain moves through cycles roughly every 90 minutes. Each cycle has lighter sleep, deeper repair sleep, and dream related sleep. At the end of every cycle, the brain briefly becomes more alert. Most people don't remember this, but if the system is already slightly strained, that brain alertness turns into full waking. So now we understand that the actual question is not why did I wake up, but instead, why couldn't my body smoothly go back into the next sleep cycle? And why this 2 to 4 a.m. is the trouble window. Between 2 to 4 a.m., something very specific happens in the body. That is, two important chemicals are crossing paths. The first one is melatonin. This is the hormone that keeps you asleep. It is the highest in the early night. After midnight, melatonin naturally starts reducing. The second one is cortisol. This is not a bad hormone. It prepares your body to wake up. Cortisol normally rises slowly and gently closer to morning. But in many people today, cortisol rises too early. And when that happens, sleep becomes lighter, the brain becomes alert, and waking occurs. So, waking at 2 to 4 a.m. often simply means your wake up chemistry started too early. This is not psychological, this is biological timing. Now, let's understand why cortisol rises too early. Reason number one, long time stress adaptation. When stress continues for months or years, the body adapts by staying slightly alert all the time, even if you don't feel stressed anymore. Your nervous system has already learned to be ready and be prepared. At night, when things quieten down, this alertness finally shows up, not as thoughts, but as wakefulness. Then reason number two is blood sugar instability. During the night, our brain still needs fuel. If blood sugar drops too much, then the brain senses danger and cortisol is released and we wake up. This is why some people wake suddenly, sometimes with a racing heart or restlessness. This has nothing to do with anxiety disorders. It is the brain protecting itself. Reason number three is nervous system imbalance. Our body has two main modes. One is rest and repair, other one is alert and protect. In many modern adults, the alert system dominates. So even during sleep, the body never fully lets go. That half alert state is enough to break sleep cycles. This confuses many people. They say, but I'm not worried about anything. That's because this is not mental stress anymore. It is stored physiological stress. Your body remembers patterns long after the mind has adapted. This is why holidays don't immediately fix sleep. Relaxation apps don't always work. And forcing sleep backfires. The issue is not thoughts, it is internal vigilance. Why you feel tired the next day? Even if you slept for 7 hours, your sleep was fragmented. Deep sleep and dream sleep are meant to flow. When they are interrupted, brain repair is incomplete. Emotional processing is incomplete. Energy restoration is incomplete. So you wake up feeling dull, foggy, unmotivated, emotionally flat. This is not laziness. It is incomplete overnight recovery. And coming to the biggest misunderstanding, most people try to fix this at night. That's the mistake. Night waking is not a night problem. It is a daytime regulation problem showing up at night. Sleep reflects how safe, stable, and predictable the body felt during the day. So, what actually makes sense to do? Instead of controlling sleep, the goal is to lower early cortisol signals. That happens when the body experiences predictability. The nervous system feels safe and internal fuel supply feels steady. This is not about perfection, it is about biological reassurance. When the body feels reassured, it allows the sleep to deepen. In conclusion, let's understand that waking at 2 to 4 a.m. is not your body failing, it's your body saying, I'm still on duty. Alignment means helping the body feel it's okay to stand down now. When that happens, sleep repairs itself. Most people are not confused because they lack information. They are confused because no one explains what their body is actually doing. Waking up between 2 to 4 a.m. is not random, it is a clear biological signal. These patterns don't need guessing or quick fixes, they need understanding, timing, awareness, and intelligent alignment. When the body feels safe again, sleep doesn't need to be forced. It returns. Your body is not against you, it is communicating with you. Hope this talk made some sense. Take care. Namaste.